David, it can't go on like this anymore. I've been keeping quiet for too long. I'm tired of it. This way, nothing will change, and you'll keep thinking everything is fine, but it's not. Nothing is fine. Nothing at all.
Elizabeth, sweetie, please. Not now, okay?
Then when? When am I supposed to talk with you about this? Never? It's convenient for you when I keep my mouth shut.
It's not the best time for this conversation. It won't do any good.
I'd like to talk to you.
Let's be serious. Elizabeth, maybe later? I came home late. It was a hard day.
Every day at work is hard for you. I understand that you get tired, but please understand me too. I'm tired too. Tired of waiting for you and getting this in return.
Elizabeth, I understand you. I really do. But please, let's talk about it later. I have already told you I'm tired.
You always say that and then you forget. I'm tired of repeating myself over and over. I can't take this anymore. I always thought that our life would be different, that we'll be happy as a family, and that we'll have 2 fine kids. But in the end, we have nothing. Nothing at all.
What are you trying to say, Elizabeth? Do you want to dump me?
No, I don't want to dump you. You can't see what you've become.
Only one crystal is filled with
been
energy.
Really hard
I think I need to turn the crystals the right way so that the beam of energy will get where it's supposed to be. Seems like I need to fill that big crystal with energy.
Elizabeth,
Enough! Don't say anything. You've said enough. I'm going to my mom's. I need to be alone. I hope you'll grow a conscience and will realize that you hurt my feelings with your actions.
All right. Do whatever you like. I don't care.
You're so unbearably selfish. You've always been thinking only about yourself, and never about me.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You're so rude, David. I hoped that you'd understand her one day, but you haven't. You're still blind. Take a little break from your affairs and look at her. How she feels bad, lonely without you. All his childhood, David was dreaming about a pet. He even made a collar himself. But his parents thought that he was too small to care for a pet. It's a great responsibility, after all. So die a child's dreams. Yes, I did it.
Do you remember how you told me, "I'll always be with you, my baby," when you put me to sleep?
You can't have remembered that. You were barely 1.5 years old.
I can't. But I remember it too well, somehow. I will always be with you, Mom. As you were always walking with me through all
This
my
butterfly
life,
allows me to
going
see the
through
hidden
thick
truth.
and thin.
Now with its
I
help,
know how you feel.
I'll know for
right
sure
now,
whether something is true
because
or
I
false.
feel exactly the same. I'm sorry.
I'm
that
sorry
I
I have to
hurt you.
burden you with all this. Being pregnant makes me crazy.
Oh, come on. I love spending time with you. I mean, with you too. Besides, I got mixed up in it voluntarily.
Oh, get out, you joker.
Michelle? Hey!
Ellie!
Are you expecting a baby? Oh, what else did I miss? But it feels like we saw each other only yesterday.
I've been pregnant for 7 months already. Please, meet my husband, Josue. Josue, it's my old school friend, Ellie.
It's nice to meet you, Ellie.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, girls. I'll leave you alone. I see you two have things to talk about. Ma chérie, I'll be waiting for you in the cafe.
Okay, mon cœur.
I'm beginning to almost stop being surprised that after not seeing each other for quite a while, we run into each other on the street so unexpectedly.
Funny, right? On the other hand, everyone's got things to do and it's not always possible to keep in touch, even with the closest people. If you know what I'm talking about.
Look at you, already got married to a handsome man, expecting a child. As for me, it's just work, home, and all over again. I think I should start doing something with my love life.
You have every opportunity to find a decent man with such an appearance. Would you like to join us at the cafe? To drink a cup of coffee? Talk about things?
Je ne sais pas. Won't I bother you too?
What are you talking about? Come on, let's go.
What a beautiful butterfly. It's bigger than the others. I think this is the wrong way.
Hi, Mom. How are you feeling? I came as soon as I could.
I'm fine, my dear. You better tell me. How is it going for you? Is everything okay with Elizabeth? Where is she
Many
now,
had
by the
moments of
way?
insomnia at night.
Everything's
Especially
fine, Mom.
children with overactive
Elizabeth,
imaginations.
Too.
And were afraid of a monster living
We
under
had
the
a
bed
little
or in the
squabble.
closet. A
Happens
little
to
spot of
everyone.
light helps in such
We
moments.
always fought with your
And that is the
father at
legendary
your age.
children's nightlight.
We were getting used to
It's
it.
Many definitely
kids
the wrong
sleep
way.
calmly under the
Arguing
protection
about
of this
silly
night
things.
sentinel.
But we didn't stop loving each other. I think everything will be fine. Don't worry about it too much. When you were born, we stopped
I
arguing.
think it's the wrong way.
You brought us together and made our family stronger.
Dad ruined it all by himself, but I don't blame him. He wanted the same as you, but he saw everything differently.
I'm sorry that I reminded you of that. You have to think only about good things. Don't let bad thoughts take over. We invested all the best qualities we had in you.
It's hard for me to think about it. What if I'm a bad father? What if I am not able to give my child what he or she deserves? I've always wanted the best for my child. I thought that if I worked a lot, I'd have enough money to provide the best future for it.
No one one knows for sure what kind of father or mother they become. When you have a child, everything will take its course eventually. Your father worried a lot when I was pregnant with you, but all worries were gone as soon as you were born.
I always admired the way you can pick the right words. I lack this trait of yours.
I'm happy that I've raised a great son like you, David.
It's definitely the
Don't worry
wrong
about
way.
me.
It's
I'll
definitely the
rest
wrong
here a
way.
little. And next week I'll be at home, making your favorite chocolate pie.
You know, it's impossible for me not to worry about you, Mom. I always will. As for the pie, we have a deal.
We just have to wait for what the doctor will say.
Don't worry, Mom. Everything's going to be fine.
Mother has always been there for David when he needed her, supported him, and guided him. A mother's love is truly infinite.
Michel? Mon cœur, did you see my socks? They're playing hide and seek with me. I'm sure they were under my bed.
Oui, I saw them. I put them in the dresser. Your socks traveled all around the world. You know that I like to keep things clean and tidy in the house.
I'm sorry, you know how messy I am. Good thing I have a wonderful copine like you.
Oh, come on, stop flattering me. Mon cher, you're suspiciously silent. Is everything okay? Mon trésor!
Michel, mon cœur. The moment I dropped the tray on you, I felt the vibe that passed between us, as if we were bound by fate. After so many years of living together, I realized that it is time for us to be bound by the oath of love. Anyway, without further ado, je t'aime. Will you be my wife and accept this ring as a gift? I'm sorry that I'm not doing it during a candlelight dinner in a restaurant, but
Oh, mon Dieu! Are you crazy?
is that a rhetorical question or a tricky one?
You have really gone crazy.
So, what will you say? I'm beginning to feel uncomfortable here.
Yes!
Oh mon Dieu, I am so happy! I'm sweating.
I got to call my parents and tell them. Oh, they will be so happy.
Everything's fine with Michelle. All seems so ordinary, but I still feel joy, and I'm happy for her. That random acquaintance changed their lives.
I'll be waiting at the car for you.
Okay. When I
I
was
think
small,
this is the wrong way.
I always thought that I could never live without you. Without your love and support. I miss it all so much. You always knew how to cheer me up, You always knew how to find words for such hard times in my life. But now, I can't find the right words. Standing here before you knowing that you're not here with me anymore. You were the best person in my life. And you always will be. I love you, Mom. I always will.
She'll always be with you, David. Always.
Half a year has passed since Mom's been gone, and I can't get over it. There are so many memories, and they're all about her.
As long as we think about her, she'll always live on in our hearts. Wherever we go, we'll always feel her caring about us.
Maybe you're right. All we have left to do is to cling to the most memorable things about her, to feel her here and now.
David, your mom wouldn't want us to be sad. Your happiness was her #1 priority, as well as mine.
I'm sorry that I was mad at you before. I should have thought twice before saying things that I shouldn't have said to you.
It's okay, David. We're family, and sometimes there's some discord in families. The main thing is that we're okay now. How's Elizabeth? You haven't talked much about her lately, and she hasn't showed up either. Is everything okay with you two?
I don't know. Maybe I've missed the chance. She doesn't know about Mother. I haven't
I
called her
think it's
since
the
she
wrong
left.
way.
I don't blame her. It's my fault. She said the right things, as always, but I didn't listen to her. I've been telling her that I was tired, that I didn't have time for it. Maybe someday I'll have the courage to call her. But now, I don't know.
It's definitely
I
the
have to
wrong
deal with
way.
all the things I've been postponing. There's a pile of them now. We haven't seen each other for so long that I don't know how she might react. I don't know what's going on in her
It's
life.
so nice to see you all together.
That's what they
I
call
am
a
glad
screw up.
I have a family like
don't
this.
David, is that you?
Mrs. Raywild? Has something happened?
Elizabeth, she's in labor.
It's
Come
definitely
quickly to
the
the
wrong
hospital.
way.
She needs your support.
What? In labor? Why didn't you tell me she was carrying my child? I'm going to have a child. What is it? A boy or a girl?
Enough with the questions. Just come.
Hand over the phone to Liz. I need to talk to her. Elizabeth? How are you holding up? Don't worry. I'm coming.
David, I'm sorry I didn't
I
tell
think
you
this
about
is the
the
wrong
baby.
way.
I was very angry at you since you didn't call me. I've been thinking stuff. You know me.
It's okay, Liz. Everything's fine. I'm glad to hear you. So many things happened in my life that
David, just come.
Mom,
It's hard for me to
David's
talk right now.
eyes.
Just
And my nose.
come quickly. I'm so happy.
I'm glad for you, my girl. Your father will come soon. I told him not to hurry, and that the baby won't run away. You know him. He always wants to be first.
I think that Dad has been waiting a long time to be a grandfather. He won't miss this opportunity.
The birth of new life promises one thing for good parents: true happiness. It's definitely the wrong way. What? No. No. It can't be. Elizabeth, I'm sorry. I couldn't make it.